I'm so nervous. I love the countdown.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. We're live on our new platform of streaming service that, well, it's I won't. It rhymes with Miverside.qm. Well, Q doesn't rhyme with. You know,
Close enough. Oh no, where'd you go?
little life update. We're gonna start this hard and heavy, and then we'll go into Derek's sure of the week or day. So don't worry about that. Yeah, Elon Musk is confirmed to buy Twitter for $44 billion. That's
Dude,
that's
he's nuts, right? He's just so bored. This is what he
He's
does with
Tony
his money.
Stark. I was reading that he mostly works through the night. Like he just doesn't. He like works like 18-hour days. He just chooses to. Like he does most of his work at
Right.
night
He
because
like
he don't
loves
bother
it.
as much.
He's nuts.
You know what? Good for him. That's Twitter is unfortunately a cesspool of hate. He said he's gonna make the algorithm open source, so basically everyone's gonna see it, so everyone can trust the platform, which is genius. Which
Yeah.
means, I really hope he releases what is supposed to be like the current algorithm, see what they were hiding in the first place. Um, he wants to add new features, make the platform open source. Well, like I said, increase trust, defeat the spam bots, and authenticating all humans. Um, so this is all great news. I'm very curious about the new features,
Yeah.
and when it comes to authenticating all humans, I guess giving everyone a check mark. Like
Right.
I just assume people use
Who's
that
not
to
getting the
claim.
check mark? The like lizard people? Like, is this how
Well,
he's like weeding out the aliens that are among us or something?
I always assumed the check mark was more for like to kind of show you're a celebrity. That's how I always viewed it.
Right. Someone of
So
importance.
but I guess this is just the well. I guess maybe when he says authenticating all humans, I guess that really coincides with spam bots.
Right.
You know,
Right.
yeah,
Right.
because
Right.
if you have a bot, then although I don't know who spam bots on Twitter, but you know,
People that have nothing
so
better to do, I guess.
I'm very curious on how long it's going to take. If it's legally allowed, I assume it is. Could he be transforming into back to a private company?
Right.
And and I like his reasoning. He said, "quote Free speech is the bedrock of a functioning democracy, and Twitter is the digital town square where matters vital to the future of humanity are debated." That's honestly true. I mean, I'm pro free speech all the way, and Twitter has basically become just a public town square. You know, Facebook
Yeah.
might have been like that, like originally, like where people would, like politicians and stuff, but Twitter, politicians just go to Twitter now.
Dude,
They literally pay people to handle Twitter.
what's Zelensky updates every day on Twitter about how the war's going over there. Like, you don't even have to watch the news. You could just go on Twitter and see what's like the daily update over there.
Right. I mean, like Twitter. I mean, we should really be more active on Twitter, but it's so hard. It's so difficult.
There's
It's so
too many
difficult.
social media platforms. I
Right.
need someone, and I don't know why they haven't done it. Just make a program where if I type out a tweet or whatever, whatever sentence I type, it gets posted to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everywhere.
I'm sure there is. But I'm sure they consider that like a bot or something.
Probably.
Or or it's probably like a paid service, like $100 to, you
Right.
know. It's like really though. But either way, yeah, that would help. It's just we're it's not that we're lazy. It's just there's so much stuff you gotta do for a podcast. There's the we have to also we're putting all our eggs in the TikTok basket. So it's like which is I think proving fruitful. But yeah, whatever. That's our own thing. Yeah. Hopefully this will make Twitter a better place.
Oh yeah.
The internet's still melting down because a lot of people are like, oh, this is gonna kill free speech somehow. People are afraid of people being unblocked or unremoved. Mind you, this
Have you
all
seen
started because
Elon Musk? Like, come on. He's the dude that smoked a blunt on Joe Rogan because he was like, yeah, whatever. I don't care.
his lawyers literally try and stop him from tweeting every day because they're afraid of how it affects. Or like the Tesla lawyers, they're
Oh,
like,
I
please
love his
stop.
tweets.
Dude, he is a real life Tony Stark. He just speaks his mind, which I
Yeah.
love. That's like even if you don't agree with him, at least he's honest. You know,
Right.
at least he tells it as it is, and that's what you have to respect. Even if you don't like his politics or him as a person, at least he doesn't like hide behind his lawyers and stuff like that.
Right.
You see the scandal, well, not even the scandal, like the messages between him and Bill Gates.
No.
Yeah, Bill Gates is like, hey, hey, can we discuss like philanthropy? And Elon Musk just like, uh, he's like, you're against Tesla despite the fact that we're trying to help humanity and the energy crisis. I'm good. Like that's like the gist of it, but. It's like,
Dude,
and someone reached out like, he's like, are these true? He just responds like, yeah, that happened. He doesn't know how it got leaked, but like, yeah, Bill Gates
look
just hit
at
me up.
can I share this? Oh, I can do it here now, right? Our little like chat box we have.
Oh yeah,
Look
let's
at,
see
look
here.
at this tweet he made.
Oh, a second. I saw this. Hold on a second. No.
Oh, we can share it. Yeah,
yeah, no, yeah, screen share. Mine's I had to work some kinks on my side, but yeah, let's can you pull it up
yeah.
in the meme of the day? There we go.
For all the
Oh
video
yeah,
watchers, dude, look at this. This is great.
is
In case you need to lose a boner fast. His Twitter is so good though. Like look at all this. Just shooting off his rockets, like he doesn't care.
And like in the first interview before this was confirmed, he just like he likes Twitter because he just speaks his mind. He has a lot of stuff to say. He was just like totally forward about it. You know,
Yeah.
he didn't make it some political message or anything. He's like, I just like talking and I want people to hear what I have to say.
Right. And that's great. Like
Yeah,
more of these like people in power and celebrities and stuff should do more of this. Like
right. No, yeah,
I don't
no,
know, it's
but I
just
mean,
good
because
relations.
politicians, they always have to worry about votes and stuff like that. So, like, I understand why they can't be as honest as they want to be, although we all want them to be more honest. But well, despite him having to lose like Tesla, stock and it going up and down in the stock market, he's just
Right.
like, nah, I'm so rich, I don't even care. He's like,
Yeah.
what does it mean to me?
How much do you want for Twitter? 44 billion? Sure, here you go. Right, you check.
I mean, I guess I can sell a few cars and get this money. I'm pretty sure he reached out and like got funds elsewhere, but they must believe in him. I believe in
Yeah.
him. Hell, I'll buy some. I'll buy some Twitter stock now.
Yeah.
Or actually, no, I don't think you can buy stock anymore because it says he's going to be the sole owner. So I don't believe it'll be a stock system anymore.
No, it'll be private. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be private. So
Good for him though.
it's like I invest in Twitter as I believe its potential to be the platform for the free speech for free speech around the globe. And I believe free speech is a societal imperative for a functioning democracy. This is also, keep in mind, this is the same guy who when, like, still we're going through the gas crisis. He's like, I know I own Tesla and it's going to go against the company. However, we're in an energy emergency situation, so we really need to open up the oil reserves, which is like completely counter. Like he could easily just been like, you should just buy Tesla vehicles so you don't have to worry about gas prices.
Right.
But
Right.
he's just on the opposite end. He's like, no, you need to open up more oil so more people can, not feel the pain. Like,
Right.
what a madman.
Nah, he will be the dude that like changes the world for the better. I mean, he
is
already
Tony
is.
Stark.
Yeah.
And, dude, make the Tesla suit.
Right.
Like
Make the arc reactor. Come on, do it. Where you transform into a Tesla and you just drive around. Like
the Rick and Morty skit
blast
where
off to
he's
the
like,
moon. Like
Morty, when you were a baby, I implanted these cells so you can transform into a car. And then the after credits, he just turns into a car when he falls asleep. But yeah, I want that. He just, go Tesla, and he just transforms.
yeah, and then you just drive off, and it's perfect. No more gas. We don't need oil anymore. It's perfect.
I hope Meat Canyon makes a video on Tesla on Elon Musk.
Buying
Dude,
Tesla.
he
Or,
just released a
Twitter.
new video. I wanted to talk to you about it. I'll just make it public. I was like, we should do an episode of like not reacting, but like evaluating like our favorite YouTubers. And like for example,
Oh,
Meat
okay.
Canyon, I think he's an absolute genius, and his
Oh,
art
he's
style is so great.
hilarious.
Yeah, his art style is unbelievable. I think he's just a genius in his craft. But he like released a video that it's called Steven Universe's like tummy, but it has like it's Steven Universe for like 10 seconds, and then it's all about how the YouTube algorithm is like forcing him to make videos. And it's like this giant monster. He's like, please. He's like, they're like, what will you do to make a viral video? He's like, I'll make a video of Will Smith slapping Kevin Hart's butt instead of his face. And then it's like a family cutaway gag of that. And then it's like, that's
Wow.
not good enough. It's dead already.
Yeah, he's a genius.
Did you watch his YouTube and his YouTube series Monster Lab?
No, I never watched it.
It's really funny. You should watch it. It's really good. It's he well yeah whatever. I know it's off topic, but back to Elon Musk. Like this guy just genuinely just wants to make the world a better place.
Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, I had an issue with my car. I was waiting. I was gonna just drive that car till it's dead and then invest into an electric car, but I unfortunately couldn't do that. But
Right.
like, I'm hoping this is my last gas car because realistically, we're gonna get to a point where electric cars are like, well, I mean, the states are already trying to force people into electric cars, which I
Right.
understand to a degree.
And most of them
But
do
like,
it now, like Kia and Honda and all them
right,
all
they're
have
just
like electric options.
they're not affordable yet.
Right.
That's the issue. They're not realistically affordable.
Right.
They're like, oh, give you tax credit. It's like, yeah, but I'm not. You're asking for like 2 years salary for a car.
Right. Plus, then, like, yes, like you're not paying for gas, but you're paying your electric bill like doubles because you're charging your car there. Unless you go to like a charge station or something like that, then I think you pay a little less. But
Also, actually, two things. You got keep in mind with the electric cars, it takes like 30 minutes to fill your tank, quote unquote, at a gas.
you sit there for an hour to fill your like
Right.
charge after
And,
whatever 3 hours of driving, and that's
and
just like a waste of time.
and they have options for you to charge it at home. Like they have to come over and like install a certain electric, charging thing. But
Right.
unfortunately, the USA completely botched it because now there's 8 different connections for like electric cars.
Right.
And where the EU actually they were smart, like no, there's only legally one. You have to
Make
use
it
the
universal.
one.
Yeah.
Make it universal. That's like it just pisses me off.
That's the problem
Anyway.
with Tesla too, is like whenever you have a problem with your car, they have to drive to your house to fix it. Because there's no
Oh,
like
really?
Tesla.
Oh, I didn't think about
It's
that.
not like Honda where it's like Hondas are every 20 miles on the highway or whatever. So
Wow, yeah, I didn't think about that. That sucks. Huh. Anyway, so let's see here. Yeah, I just love the story about this though. He just he buys some stock to get into Twitter. He like goes to like one meeting and then he's just like, this is terrible. Okay, this is just
this is mine now. I'm fixing this.
I need hold on hold my beer for a second.
Stop the rocket launches. I gotta fix Twitter. Hold on.
Sir, we're about to find alien life. Dude, Twitter's more important right now. Okay, saving the Earth is here. Owning Twitter's about here. Okay, okay, okay. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, I mean, the way they phrased though, he shared that he had already lined up 46.5 billion in financing. So we don't know how that's spread across the board from other people, but he is a multi-billionaire himself. So he's gonna owe a lot of money, but he should make a lot of money.
Right.
So good for him. Oh wait, hold on. This is the new. Wait, nope. Wait. Where's the? Right here. Can you hear that?
Okay.
Okay. No, you look so unamused. It sounded like you were still waiting for the sound.
Oh, no.
That's why. I was like, what's going on? Where's my ice cream? Anyway, so moving forward, there's two things we need to announce. One is that we are still live on YouTube and we're making TikToks and we got oh, actually, hopefully starting this episode, this is a big announcement. We should have the video form on Spotify.
Yeah.
Should be that, which is pretty cool, which is kind of the first reasons why we transferred to another platform. And we got, we're gonna, I guess, try something with Facebook because we can live stream there. We got those socials. We're everywhere. Please tell your friends and family. And beyond that, Derek, what is the shirt of the day?
It's my My Hero Academia school shirt. I'm in class 1A. Where is it? This side. C.
I want to be in class like 2C, where like I don't have to deal with all the world drama and just take my normal hero classes. It's like, why is 1A so popular? I want to just
right. Can we also talk about how all the upperclassmen are just like trash? Like, other than Mirio and Amajiki and the girl, like none of the other upperclassmen help with anything.
Yeah, really though. Maybe all their powers just kind of suck. It's like I can make my fingernails long. Like that
I
doesn't
can
help.
do your taxes. I don't know how that helps us. I'm the tax man.
And then the principal just comes over. He's just like, "Thank you. You can handle
Thank
the
you.
taxes. We're being audited. It's not a good year."
You can fund our endeavors here. Go ahead.
I've been hiding a lot from the Japanese government.
I've been laundering for years. You need to get us out of this.
2 words: tax evasion. Make it happen.
Figure it out.
Did you watch the newest trailer? It came out, I think, today actually.
No, I didn't watch it. I saw they were releasing the first episode early to kick off the war arc. So
Yeah, but
that I'm excited for.
the season is releasing in the fall.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So
I don't know why they're doing that. I guess just to build hype. But the next 3 seasons of My Hero are going to be the sickest stuff this country has ever seen, all right? You guys
Yeah,
thought
really.
Jujutsu Kaisen was good. You guys thought Attack on Titan final season was good. These next couple of arcs hit so hard. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's going to be a
It's going to
pretty
be
good
so
time.
good. Such a
Because
good
the
year for
animation's already
anime.
good for the fights. Yeah, it's good. Like I'm excited for the animation of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they usually don't skip out. Like actually, who is it? Do you know the animation studio?
I don't know who does
One
their
also,
stuff.
I don't know what happened with One Piece, but their anime went way up in quality. Like the animation.
Oh yeah, they like finally stepped up.
Like, oh yeah, we're still the biggest anime ever. So let's put some more money into animation. Let's do that. But I'm excited. Maybe I'll actually get Crunchyroll. Who knows?
Studio Bones? Does that
How much?
sound right?
How much is Crunchyroll?
I don't know because so I have Funimation, but I have to sign up for Crunchyroll by the end
Right.
of the year because Funimation's going away. But I'm
Right.
like Funimation, I pay like $8 for, and I think Crunchyroll's like 15. So I gotta decide if it's. I mean, it's definitely worth it because that's all I really like watch.
Right.
It's like anime, so. But it's just a pain. But even
Now,
like I think
hold,
start.
is there a special section for like the Orange Tube anime? Is there like a?
I know there is on Funimation, so there better be on Crunchyroll.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I mean, I had it for like a month and I enjoyed it. That's how I watched some things, but like I'm not gonna pay for this yet.
No, I won't swap over until I have to.
Right. Good times. Good times. Oh, does that not ever happen? Oh, okay. There we go. Anyway, so now we get to go into more news. That was quite the segment. All right, so Ubisoft is shutting down online services for 90 of its older games, which honestly, I can
Whatever.
understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Makes
like
sense.
the people are upset about it, which I understand to a degree, but you know, like so Rainbow Six Vegas won. I mean it's a iconic game, but I can understand
Right.
why they're shutting down the servers.
Yeah.
Splinter Cell Chaos Theory, which I didn't even know had servers. Uh, multiple Just Dance titles. Oh no.
What are they gonna do? The fact that they're on the PS3 and 360 too, like, why do you still have servers up for that? The Wii U? What are you doing? The 10 people that still own that system that isn't jailbroken? Like, come on.
And they're Rainbow Six Vegas 1 and 2 are losing support entirely. Oh no.
Oh, what are we gonna do?
It,
Help.
this is the worst ever thing announced, dude. I go back to Just Dance all the time. I'm just like,
I know.
I was dancing around, having a good time, and then I remember I'm an adult with crippling depression.
Yeah, my back hurts too easily, and my knees.
Yeah,
my
but what
shins.
about Switch Sports? You're gonna have to limber up,
I'm
man.
gonna have to go to the gym this week before Friday.
You're
Really
gonna have
get
to
into shape.
we should have some spicy content. Well, you know what the best part about it, the best part about this is that when we do have the gameplay footage, even if we don't make specific videos on it, we can at least have good background videos.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
Yeah.
it's like if we're talking and then we can at least have that as the backdrop.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Just that pleases me. So I apparently opened that article twice, so that's cool. Anyway, so more Ubisoft news. Apparently, they're being targeted for acquisition from private equity firms. Now, this is I wonder if this has any relation to PlayStation. I mean,
I don't know. Because the PlayStation said they were in talks with somebody. So, but then like I saw people were rumoring it's like Xbox, but like I don't know.
that would that would be insane because they would just remove Ubisoft Plus and
This
then
could also just be like something about like buying them for their debts or whatever to pay them. Because it
they're
says
in
like
debt.
Blackstone Inc. and KKR and Co. are considering taking over, but they're just like equity firms. They're not like it's not like Xbox or Sony or someone.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but Ubisoft doesn't actually have any like ongoing title that can support them, like Apex Legends or anything. Their Hyperscape
Siege.
died. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
Siege, and they make really strong single player games. It just like they do a lot of garbage that
They
like
also do.
costs them money, right? Like what they announced like three other new free to play shooter games. Did you
Yeah.
see all those? And I'm
I
just
only
like,
wait
why?
the three. I thought I only saw one. And that's a Project Q, a team battle arena game that isn't a battle
Right, there
royale.
was Project Q, but then there was like Hyperscape that came out and died
Died. Yeah.
after like a week. There was that other like battle royale they did before Hyperscape that was like for a week. I forget what it was called.
That wasn't. Was it that? Oh, I think it was someone else. Are you referring to it was like Battle something. I don't know the name of it.
Yeah, I don't
Project.
remember.
Ubisoft also confirmed that it has no plans to add NFTs to Project Q.
Good.
Oh man.
Glad we got that clarified. Oof.
That should have been the title of the episode. Elon Musk means nothing, or buying Twitter means nothing compared to this. This is bigger news than, you know. I wasn't gonna put it, but I'll mention it. Did you see the article about how apparently there was like files that the U.S. was like had some kind of plan to like mine the moon with nukes?
Why? For what? The aliens?
More
The
moon
alien
rocks.
hamsters in the moon? Like what are we looking for up there?
We found an NFT.
We did it! We did it! We found oil!
You know, we need to get big enough so we can have like Derek Shirt's recommendations of the week. I would say I would like to. I think I'd recommend this Pokemon shirt. It's a
I need to get we need to get sponsored by like
sponsor.
Hot Topic or something, and they can send me shirts to wear like every day.
Send us shirts we can match.
Yeah, yeah,
And then we'll do the fusion dance, and it'll be a whole promotion. Okay. Well,
yeah.
anyway, yeah. Back to Project Q though. So they announced on Twitter the game is in early development. We keep testing. So now all you can do is register for upcoming tests. Okay, but if you put like only put releases like an image and nothing like no gameplay, then
Right.
I don't care. I don't care.
The game
I
will
hate
be
when they
dead
do
upon
this.
arrival. Like, I don't know.
Is there a bleep? Can I? There's no bleep in the soundboard. I'll do this every time I want to curse. that's that's crap. uh,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
actually,
know what
this is just concept art. This isn't even a screenshot.
Right. There's like
Which
nothing
is
about it. I don't know. Ubisoft, like, right? Like they make like great games, like Assassin's Creed, the Splinter Cells. You know,
it's look
anything
hold
Tom
on.
Clancy.
It's very hard for me to say Assassin's Creed games are still good. I'm sorry. It's very hard for me to defend that point.
I haven't played Valhalla, but I liked the new like twist. I like the new format they went with for Origins and Odyssey. I don't like that it's not really
Is that,
assassins anymore.
right? Okay. That's totally fair. But that's my main criticism that because it's
Right.
like you're not really an assassin anymore. So that's I mean we can
Right.
talk about it for like every episode, but I will
That's why
die
I
on this
hated
hill.
Black Flag, and I'm not afraid to say that. I
Really?
hated Black Flag. You want to make a pirate game? Sure, but he's not an assassin. He's a pirate. Get him out of here.
I like Ubisoft added that it's not a battle royale. Instead, feature a variety of PvP modes with single goal in mind. Fun. Like just caps, all caps. Plankton's gonna be,
Yeah,
apparently in this.
singing there. That's great.
They need to hire someone from outside of Ubisoft to help them with these kind of things because for some reason they just completely drop the ball on new IPs.
Yeah.
Because they just don't know what they're doing with new IPs. Like I would say the only recently successful new IP was Mario versus Rabbids, but I'm sure Nintendo helped a lot on that one.
Right. That wasn't just
Like,
them. That
right. I'm sure
was
they guided that one.
Nintendo was holding their hand the whole time.
Right. Like I don't know. What's the word they use? Poach. Yeah, poach someone that does battle royales. Make your own battle royale. You have Ubisoft Plus, so like you can add benefits to it. But Hyperscape was trash. You made it trash for some reason. Can't explain why. But
Yeah.
I don't know why you're trying to copy Overwatch. Everyone's hating Overwatch right now. Like, it's like the thing to hate, but
Yeah.
it's like it's like the fast-paced hero shooter where I would rather have Siege where it feels more competitive and like I'm not looking everywhere and being shot at from 5 billion directions.
Right.
Although I also can't be a hamster in Siege, so that has a point to Overwatch.
Right. Overwatch has that like charm, like
Right, it has
cartoony
charm to it.
charm
Yeah,
to it. Yeah.
it has charm to it. It has a terrible community like Siege, but it has
Right. It's
charm to it.
unplayable because of the
I just
community.
I,
But
I just want a one trick wrecking ball, but like wear his costume, like have like a fat suit and be like playing as him.
oh, that
as a
reminds me.
hamster ball.
The beta starts tomorrow for that.
Open or private?
I don't know. I just saw that the beta starts tomorrow. They didn't specify which one.
If it's not public, then it's stupid. Let's see. Welcome to the first PV2 beta news. Let's see.
I
No,
don't even
you
want
gotta
to
opt
download
in.
it because it's the BattleNet launcher, and I hate the BattleNet launcher.
Hero 26 beta 5v5 new hero sojourn, Overwatch 1 maps plus 4 new maps, new push mode, hero reworks, Orsa, Doomfist, Bastion, Sombra, ping system. Yeah, apparently they're changing Doomfist to a tank.
Nice. I saw Ursa is now like she's literally like a bull now. She'll
Oh,
like
really?
ram people off the edge and stuff like that. Yeah.
I don't know what
Looks
they do
pretty
with the
cool.
Sombra, but apparently Bastion can use like his turret mode more mobile. Like he can like roll around in it for a little while.
Oh my god. He was
Which
already an issue in the first game and they're just gonna make him worse.
I don't know, but maybe you can't. I don't know. But either is, yeah, you have to opt in for the beta. So I guess it's invite only. But I guess I'm not sure how hard it is to opt in.
Right.
Giving you the chance to try out the massive amount of incoming content prior to launch. Oh wait, do we have the article up? There's something that was delayed, right? Did you see that?
Delayed?
Something was delayed. I'm trying to remember what it was.
I don't know.
So hiring. Where was it? Oh, I don't have it. I'm sure after the episode, I'm gonna like wake up and just scream what the delay was.
Right.
There, we gotta record another episode. I remember the delay.
I gotta record something and patch it in really quick.
So it's like I liked Ubisoft's games, especially growing up. It's just like something changed, and I don't know. I just feel like where's everyone wants New Splinter Cell. They just haven't delivered on it.
Right.
They I get they want to venture out because I'm sure they're doing this 5v5 mode for microtransactions. I'm gonna assume it's gonna be free to play. That's my guess. It's gonna be free to play.
Overwatch?
No. Ubisoft's new Project Q.
Oh, the whatever it's called, Hyperscape
Yeah.
2 Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I assume it's free to play.
I'm gonna assume it's free to play, but it's just they screw it up every time. Also, apparently they worked on that Avatar game. Oh, they're working on.
They're the
Avatar
ones
game.
making it. Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah, I don't know. Ubisoft, like, I don't know what happened to them. They just like
Wait,
died.
Is the new movie coming out this year?
Yeah, end of this year
Okay.
for the
Okay, so that's why it's coming
Space
out.
Blue people.
Space Blue people. Legal interracial relationships. The movie.
Yeah, that's all that movie is.
All right, so they released another trailer for the season 3 battle pass for Call of Duty Vanguard and Warzone, and like King Kong and Godzilla are actually going to be on the map.
Oh, are they? I didn't watch.
Yeah, they showed in game footage of it, kind of.
Oh, okay.
Like half cinematic, but like it was shot cinematically, but it was in game.
Right.
So,
oh, that's really cool with all the big
yeah.
skulls and stuff on the ground.
Yeah. The map's changing. Like literally, the season 3 is this event.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah, it's Operation Monarch, and Monarch is the like the it's the Monarch universe. Well, it's called the Monster Universe, right? But it's
Yeah.
yeah,
But the
but I mean
Monarch's like the group in
the
the
hunts.
universe that
Yeah,
studies them all. Yeah.
right. So I mean, honestly, you can bring it back for a little bit. I want those skins as we saw before. I really want the Mecha Godzilla skin.
Yeah.
I thought it looked
Agreed.
really good. Um, again, I'm a little afraid that there's not going to be a way to put this stuff into Warzone 2.
That's
But
my biggest concern.
it's the biggest concern. They have to though. The only reason is because if you're forced for an Activision account, then there's no reason why it can't be linked.
Right.
It can't be transferred over.
Right.
So I'm gonna they have to know that because there'd be such wide criticism. Like, why did I waste my money on this if you were just gonna make a new one? Even Overwatch 2, they confirmed before the guy left. He's like, all cosmetics are gonna be transferred to the new game.
Oh, good.
So all cosmetics though. I'm not sure if that implies the emotes and stuff like that, but
Right.
excuse me. And also with Warzone 2, they apparently have very high expectations, and it's going to feature groundbreaking innovations that will be revealed later this year. I don't know what they could possibly mean by that.
Later this
What could?
year.
Well, I mean, so I guess they're going to reveal later this year, but won't release till next year. But
Huh.
the question is like, what could be groundbreaking? Like, I assume they're just saying it to hype themselves up, but they have to have
Right.
something in
They
mind
say
that's
that
like,
like every year. It's like, oh, it's groundbreaking this year. We added red bullets instead of gold or something like that.
says the new free-to-play Warzone experience, which is built from the ground up alongside the premium game, features groundbreaking innovations, blah blah. Well, but they did say we'll hear more relatively soon.
Right. Usually like end of May, early June, they do the Call of Duty event, so I assume we'll hear it
Mm-hmm.
around then.
And I guess apparently they. I'm not sure if we talked about it, but in February they said that it's going to be an all new play space and a new sandbox mode. Sandbox
For
mode is
Warzone?
interesting. Yeah,
Okay.
that'd be pretty cool if you can like make your own rules and like publicly have them, kind of like what Fortnite does.
That's pretty cool.
If it works like that.
Right.
Um, I hope it works. I think they need this, or else they're just Activision is just gonna die, even though Microsoft is gonna own it.
Right.
But
They'll lose all their employees.
they'll they even in and also mind you, the fan base hates that they're doing all this stuff. They
Yeah.
call like the Godzilla
just-
event, like we talked about last time, but
Right. They're just
Like,
not
come
happy with anything anymore.
it's like I don't. It appeals to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm not a hardcore Call of Duty fan, but I'm like, that's cool. That brings me back. I wish I got the Titan stuff, not Levi,
Right.
not the horrendous Levi, but Snoop Dogg's funny. If I was like a Snoop Dogg fan, I mean like. Take the identity away from Snoop Dogg. I still think it's a classy looking skin. Like you look like a pimp.
Right.
And there's one of the assassinations, like you smoke a blunt with the person you're killing. Like it's just funny,
That's so cool. Yeah. Like
you know.
just enjoy it. I don't know.
Just enjoy it. Like, come on, they're trying something new. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's cool. I like it. I'm glad they did. At least someone chose Godzilla versus King Kong. It's kind of weird. It's like what 2 years after the fact, but
Right.
But and I wonder if robot Mecha Godzilla is going to be in it. If the skin's in it, I wonder if they're just like waiting to reveal like. Also, how is this like I don't. But I'm also not a fan of like outside sources disrupting me in my battle royale. It's like
Right.
because you're seeing it like there's a shot like Godzilla shooting like a town. I'm not sure. I assume King Kong just thrashes about, but like if I'm like about to get the W and Godzilla just smacks with his tail, I'm gonna be a little peeved. Godzilla's taking a dump. Get out of here. Get out of
Run
here.
away.
So that's how he does it. You're like right under him and just opens up. Oh my god, dude! They should totally do like an Easter egg where there's like a mound of dirt and you think it's dirt, but it's like, wait a second, this smells weird.
This isn't dirt.
This is fertilizer. This is giant space lizard poop. Oh man, good times. Okay. Actually, I really wanted to talk about this. I thought it was really interesting. I'm not sure you read up into it all, but so Apple's made an update saying that it's going to remove games that haven't been updated in. It's updating their policy, saying that apps are going to be deleted if they've not been recently updated. And apparently, uh, apparently, it's like they have to update it within 30 days, or else an app will be moved from sale. That's just ridiculous. Like,
Yeah.
some of them
What?
are like we put retro games on the system. We don't have to update it anymore. Like it is what it is.
Right.
You know, some games are just finished. They want to move on, but still make the profit. Which it's like that sounds like rude in a certain like light. But if you think about it, if they're done with the game and there's nothing like breaking about the game, and they want to move on, like you shouldn't force them to keep working on this game.
Right.
I understand Amazon Apple wants to like clear up server side, and because everyone's hosting the game, so I'm sure there's a lot of like, oh, there's too much storage, but they are a $1 trillion company. I'm sure they're fine. They can,
They'll
yeah. Look,
figure it out.
I'm usually like I can be mindful of the company, like yeah, they're making millions, but you gotta think about the upkeep and all that fun stuff. But when you hit billions, it's like, well, it's it's like there's a lot of room for them to work with. When it's trillions, which is they're like one of the first companies ever to hit a trillion market cap, I'm pretty sure you're doing fine.
They'll be okay. Doesn't matter
they'll
how many garbage apps are on your store. You'll be okay.
Protopop Games, which love the name, by the way. This is a Twitter handle. Actually, maybe I'll just share the screen because I'm going to abuse the feature. Get you there. It says right here. Feel sick. I feel sick. Apple just sent me an email saying I'm gonna ignore that. Apple sent me an email saying they're removing my free game Motivito because it's more than 2 years old. It's part of their app improvement system. This is not cool. Console games from 2000 are still available for sale. This is an unfair barrier to indie devs. And you're not. I mean, he's not wrong. Like, how do they justify it? It's like, okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, it hasn't been updated. Yeah, well, it's also making money for you and me. So,
Right.
I get maybe not in this case. They said it's free to play unless it's. I mean, unless there's microtransactions. I don't know.
Right.
Have you ever heard of it?
No. I've heard of if you keep scrolling down, they talk about like how Pocket God's been on there for like 7 years and never been updated
Pocket God.
since. Yeah, I remember that from like
Pocket.
way back in the day.
I
But
also removed the version of my Flick type keyboard that caters specifically to the visually impaired community because I hadn't updated in 2 years. Meanwhile, games like Pocket God have been updated by the developers for 7 years now. But what? So why are they picking and choosing then?
because Pocket God made them money, I'm sure, and still
Oh,
does. Right?
I never heard of it. What's Pocket God?
You like control a little island, and you're the god of all the like inhabitants of it.
Oh, Call of episode 48, Call of Booty. So you think that because it's not making them money or as much money as they
Oh,
want
probably. I mean, let's be fair. There's a lot of trash on like the Apple Store, like Apple App Store and the Google Play Store and stuff like
right?
that. Like,
Mm.
it does need to be cleaned up, but like, you know, passion projects aside, I guess you gotta like, I don't know, you gotta like weed through them. Not everybody's gonna be happy about it, but
Right.
you know,
You can keep this app available for new users to discover and download from the App Store by submitting an update for review within 30 days. That I mean, this is such a not a slap in the face, but like to indie devs, it's gonna be pretty bad
right,
because like especially if they're trying to move on to new titles. But it's like a game can still make money even when it's done. You don't have to always update it. Let's see who's this guy? Oh, this is still from Protopop. Now I need to dig up my project file, update the Unity version to make sure it meets the App Store requirements, rebuild, retest, resubmit, all to get the exact same game in the exact same place it was before. I would just like, I, I would just build a system where it's like I changed a value from 1 to 2. I would just
right.
like
I was just thinking that, like, just update it and just like I don't know, add like a dog in the main menu and then add like a cat or a duck or something. Like,
like
just keep putting out updates
like
that change like nothing.
yeah, like the small like I added a pixel. That's the update. Doesn't change anything. The update there it is. I mean, I'm not sure if that's legal or not, but that's what I would do.
Yeah.
Let's see. He also tweeted, "I'm sitting here on a Friday night, working myself to the bone after my day job, trying my best to scrape a living from my indie games, trying to keep up with Apple, Google, Unity, Xcode, and Mac OS changes that happen so fast my head spins. Now I'm expected along Google's new program to update all my games every 2 years, even if nothing is wrong with them. Along Google's new program to update all my
What
games
is?
every two
Yeah,
years.
what does that mean?
Well, yeah, because Apple didn't say every 2 years; it said 30. Let's see, unless
30 days.
wait, hold on. So is this saying? So wait, hold on a second. Oh, so it's basically they're giving they notify them that they have 3 days to update the game. However, I guess the policy is if it's more than 2 years old.
Oh, okay, without an
I mean,
update. So you go 2 years without an update.
I mean,
But there's
I
tons
so
of games that
I
like they
I
don't get updates anymore.
I no, I understand that, and also to hit this guy's point, it's like 2 years is quite the time for updates to like operating systems. So now
Right.
because now he has to work around those as well, like that guy just said. So even 2 years of first, if it's like 30 days, that's insane. 2 years, while obviously more flexible, that's still like that's arguably even harder because then you're like, what if you release a game and it's like you know two iOS versions early, and yeah, it's compatible with the newest iOS, but what if like you need to do something more? So now it's like it fits the guidelines.
Right.
So that's rough. I feel bad for these people. I mean, granted, we were working on a perfect game before we started podcasting called Goons Games and Good Times, but we had to choose one and we chose podcasting. But don't worry, guys. I'm sure in like 10 years when this blows up, we'll get back to the programming place that
Yeah.
we belong. The move from Apple has otherwise been criticized for its lack of consideration of the game preservation, as essentially only live service games will remain on the platform without intervention. That's rough. If my cut the what's that game called? Cut the rope. The one where
Yeah.
yeah.
Like Cut the
If that's
Rope's probably not updated anymore, but I'm sure
right.
that would stay there forever.
Doodle jump.
Right, Doodle Jump, think of all those like classic games we used to have on like your iPod Touch and play in school or whatever.
Right. Uh, you greedy bastards. Moving on. Xbox hiring to help it find more. It's hiring to help find more acquisitions. We have yet to be talked to for some reason by Xbox, but we could totally help you guys out.
Yeah,
First of
sponsor
all,
us. Come on.
we're gonna make some judgments. One, hire us to making an Xbox specific podcast. We'll do it. You pay us enough money, we'll have this podcast, and we'll have a new one.
Yeah.
Goons Games and Xbox.
Yeah.
And then PlayStation. Goons Games and PlayStation. Goons Games Nintendo. Parentheses when online works. And parentheses. We should make a protest podcast. Every episode is us against Nintendo's online. Even though we love you, we love to hate you as well. Yeah. So apparently, Microsoft is seeking a manager of gaming strategy and development whose responsibilities will include developing and evaluating the business case for content and technology acquisitions. So they are just what was it? Phil Spencer, right? He must have went to like the higher ups of Microsoft and be like, look, like treat us as Microsoft itself and give us unlimited spending to make more money for you guys.
Right.
Because they are just like they're like, wait a second, we have all this money. What should we do with it? Why don't we help our gaming division? I don't know. I mean, I don't know who else they should purchase, but this also coincides with granted, they're looking for someone just to have the job, manager of gaming strategy. Hire me and I'd be like, hey, Ubisoft exists, go for it.
Right.
Boom.
Take them down. Got it.
Take them down. And it's like that's probably the last one I would really recommend.
Right. Don't touch EA. That's kind of like a fire trap, It might blow up in your face or something.
Well, they already have EA Play for Game Pass. They don't need to acquire EA.
Right. You're not really getting much with EA either. Like soccer. What do you do?
The next Battlefield, whenever that actually happens.
Oh, right.
Excuse me. Let's see. Yeah, so they are just not stopping. And then we have another article. I'm going to just put it in the front here. That Sony is also hiring a senior director for PC planning, which like it's not about this is I mean this is less about acquisitions, but they briefly mentioned that like they were in talks with other people to like help with PC gaming,
There,
but
it leaked from Epic that the Uncharted collection is coming to PC, and I
if
think
you
it's
say
going to
one
be
more
exclusively
I'm gonna
on
karate
Epic.
chop you in the throat.
I don't know why I couldn't think of their name.
Oh, so they're bringing that'd be I would buy that. I'm not gonna lie. I would purchase that.
Yeah, and if Epic
That's
can make a deal with them to make it like exclusive,
I'll
that's
get another
huge.
Nathan Drake skin in my Fortnite.
Yeah,
Give me the fat skin, Nathan. You cowards.
do it.
Give me fat Nathan, that cheat code. Everyone knows about it, and do it.
Yeah,
But maybe I wonder what this means for Sony though. If they're like, because they're very stuck in their ways, but maybe it's just
they're
like God of
trying.
War just made them so much money with PC that they're like, what if we did this but with other games? Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, even like Horizon Zero Dawn was the first one they did on PC, and that did like really well on there. So
Right. God of War
there's
is the
definitely a
biggest launch.
market.
Oh, Days Gone.
Days Gone.
I mean, would you? I mean, how much would you be willing? How much do you think I should pay for that game?
No more than $20.
Okay,
I know people
that's
like it. I heard it got like really boring because it was like super repetitive towards the end, but I never like
got you.
gave it a chance.
It says here that job listing for senior director of PC planning and strategy. So I mean, they're I don't think they're gonna like not co-release, but like release a game on PlayStation and PC at the same time. But
No.
obviously they're definitely investing way more into PC than we thought previously.
Right.
And everyone else, apparently, a lot of people are like, "Please, just put Bloodborne on PC already." That I would love that. I never played Bloodborne. I've always wanted to. I just never got around. I just never had the console when it came out, and it makes me sad because it looked great.
Yeah.
You played
Oh,
Bloodborne, right?
it was so good. It's still my second favorite of all the like Souls games.
What's your favorite?
Sekiro.
Really, you like it more than Elden Ring?
I haven't put enough time into Elden Ring still.
That's
I
fair.
haven't
Yeah,
played it
but
since like the weekend it came out. I like the
shame.
world in Elden Ring more. I think it's a little confusing with how much and overwhelming with how much there is to it. But I
Right.
think like once I like start actually doing stuff in the game, I'll probably enjoy it more.
This would actually be insane, like you were talking about, if Epic exclusively had a deal with PlayStation. That
Yeah.
would that would
Oh yeah.
be that would be nuts.
Yeah.
That would definitely give Epic a really good some legs to stand on. Yes, they have Fortnite. Everyone we know it has Fortnite. Don't worry, but if PlayStation makes this kind of uh, deal with them, it'd change gaming for probably the better. Well, I'm not sure about the better because it's on Steam already. It just make Epic better.
Right. It would strengthen that like console war that's going on between them.
Because I assume Epic is not scared, but considering the Steam Deck is doing so well, they're probably like, can Fortnite last forever? What how do they combat this?
I don't know. I don't know what
And
they
plus,
will
I mean, they're still
what they'll do.
bleeding money from the free games because remember it's like there's gonna be like 5 more years until it's actually profitable.
Oh yeah. But like
But
they just don't care because Fortnite makes them too much money.
right. And now that players like me are back in the game, or I mean, I guess, or in the game in the first place because they removed building. Like
Right.
it's going back. People are streaming it like again, like no build months, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Also, I
That's
forgot to mention
awesome.
earlier, which we should just mention while we do this. We live stream 7:30 p.m. Monday and Fridays. On Fridays, we also stream us gaming into like the early morning, which is like 3 to 4 a.m. So I'm just saying, it's a good time. We were playing Fall Guys. We had a lot of fun, and we made a good friend. He's a VR gamer, a VR creator. Shout out. Will you
Shout
shout out?
out time.
Yeah, shout out time.
Amateur game maker.
I know I'm not sure we said the date, but Bethesda's officially closing its launch on May 11th.
Oh yeah, I saw that. They
Pour
shared
one
like
out
a
for the
little like Fallout GIF or whatever.
Pour one out for the 8 people who enjoyed Bethesda launcher.
Yeah, good. It needs to
Now,
be
if only
gone.
Ubisoft would do the same, and EA
Yeah,
play, and
get
EA.
rid of get rid of all of them. Only
You have
Steam
all
and
of them.
Epic. That's all I want. BattleNet's okay. It's better, but like
Yeah, it's
it's
better.
terrible.
It's better because it doesn't all. It's not a third party.
Right.
It's just literally only Blizzard games. That's fine. But Bethesda also has that, but it's terrible. So
Yeah.
there's enough fun.
It's unusable.
Right. All right. I'm not. So we kind of briefly talked about this last time, but they have the specific roadmap for Halo Infinite.
Right.
Uh, now we talked to, and so here it is. Like, there's actually a picture. Ooh, wow! I can do this. Do some more screen sharing. Look, we were learning with this new program, so you're gonna have to bear with us here. Hit that share button. All right. So, I wonder if I can zoom in a little bit more. Cool. Okay. We've got here new mask, Catalyst, and Breaker. We talked about that. Oh! I didn't mention this before. So Catalyst is an arena, is a smaller one. Breaker is a big team battle. I hope they do this. I hope they do this for every season. They do one arena, one big team.
Is Catalyst a remake
I don't think
of
so.
that one? You know what map I'm talking about
Yeah,
though?
I know
That it looks
exactly what you're talking
exactly
about.
like,
Yeah,
but I
yeah,
can't think what it was called. But yeah,
yeah.
okay.
No, it has the same vibe to it, but it's not the one we're thinking about. King of the Hill, Land Grab, and Last Spartan for the May 3rd. Yeah, so Lone Wolves is lasting from May 3rd to November 7th. Their seasons are super long. These
Yeah.
are like this is half the year. I think they're just doing 2 seasons a year. Um, their narrative events, Interference and Alpha Pack, which 2 different long dates. New 100 tier battle pass, free armor core plus earnable credits. Fracture
Mhm.
Entrenched, whatever that means. What is this?
Oh,
It
that's
looks
their new like event for the season. Like they did the
okay.
Tenrai one.
Right. Okay. And then late see, the target is late August for
Just give it to
campaign
me.
network
Just
co-op.
put it in the game. Do it.
Yeah. So like we've already decided that we're not going to touch campaign until it comes back.
Yeah. And then
Campaign
season
mission.
3 looks good. November 8th that starts.
Oh yeah.
Sandbox items. Nice. Forge open beta. New fracture event. New narrative events. Quality of
Quality of life
life.
improvements. See,
Campaign
campaign
split screen.
co-op.
Oh. So it's not even coming at the same time? Wow. Okay. Whatever.
I mean, look, let's be real. I think we'd rather have the network co-op first.
Yeah. I mean,
Realistic.
yeah.
Let's be realistic.
Right. Online is definitely, I'm going to play that more than
Right.
with someone next to me.
Here's the problem, though. I mean, also we forgot to mention quality of life improvements for this season as well. But when the season's so long, it's like especially with quality of life improvements, they shouldn't be dedicated by the season. It should be like every month there should be a quality of life improvement.
Right. I think that's what they mean. Because they had a patch they had a patch like every 2 weeks or so at the beginning just to get everything like flushed out. So
They don't have a timing. It's going to be in season 3, but they don't have a timing for the split screen co-op.
right.
They might. I think they're just going to give up on it. I don't know why it's so like astronomically difficult for them to handle, even though it has been for every other Halo game. But
Right.
I was actually reading there's like a lot of people are wanting Microsoft to drop 343 from Halo games. I don't blame
I
them.
mean, they're not as good as Bungie, but like they're not awful, right?
I don't. I mean, yeah, but think about it. They had to delay Halo by a year. There's just something going on with the management there because
Right. They need to like set them all down and be like, all right, what is the problem? What can Daddy Phil do?
George,
for you
stop
guys to
kicking
make it
me.
better?
Like, stop it, George. Like, Frank, get your hands off of George. George, stop kicking Kyle. Kyle, stop.
Kyle,
stop
get your
picking
finger out of your
nose.
nose.
Hey, stop picking your nose. Like, you're all babies. And it's like,
Yeah,
they're
I
like,
don't know what their problem is. They can make a good game. Like the gameplay is solid in all of them. They just
right.
the stories are just like too weird.
And what's sad is, like, I loved Halo Infinite. Like, the multiplayer is really fun when we play it, but
Yeah.
But the problem is there's so many great games out now and more coming that it's hard to go back to. If it was released when it was originally supposed to be released, I think this would be insane. Like, I mean, like just Halo in general, assuming it wasn't a broken mess like they originally had it.
Right.
So, let's see. You got that's We got two more things. Okay, this
This is great.
Diablo.
Do you guys have a phone? It doesn't matter anymore. You can play it on your computer, baby.
Diablo Immortal's coming to PC too.
Wow. Way to go. Remember all the crying and whining everybody did about, oh, you don't have a phone, you can't play it. Guess what? You can play it. I just pre-registered for it because I opened BattleNet and it was like, oh, pre-register for this. I was like, okay, thanks.
I think this is a slap in the face. I really do. And like for Diablo fans like you, because like the whole reason, and they're making this specifically for mobile, and
Right.
now it's like, so then why didn't you just work on Diablo 4? And they're working. I mean, I know it's what the release, right?
Yeah,
Like,
they're
announced
working
right.
on it.
Well, I'm saying, yeah, but like, okay, so now, like, why did this happen?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right,
it's
like
for the
this
better
was
it's
the
coming for
mobile
PC.
version of the game. Like, just make it a mobile version. I was excited for it. I'm excited to play it just like randomly whenever. But like now that I know it's on PC, I'll never want to play it on my phone.
Right. Unless you get like a backbone or something.
Right.
Yeah, it says the blog post. Blizzard speaks a bit about going back and forth on wanting Diablo Immortal on PC at all. On one hand, we felt that we wouldn't be doing the title justice by releasing a game originally designed for mobile on PC. On the other hand, we wanted to make sure the game reached as many players as possible, especially our most dedicated PC fans. Okay, the deciding factor was that we knew many of you would attempt to play this game through an emulator, thus leading us towards building a better experience. Really? How many people are going to emulate that? See,
Right.
people emulate games they want to play. So,
Right.
like,
Unless this thing was like already going to be amazing on just mobile, I guess, but like I don't think anybody really had extreme hopes for it. It's literally here just to hold off until Diablo 4.
right.
So just give us that.
I feel like,
I'll say the saving grace, right, is that the game's free. It's free to play.
right.
So like right, like people can't be 100% mad about it because you can just play the game. So
Man, this is 2018. It feels so long ago. The do you guys not have phones answer?
that was the last. They literally killed BlizzCon with that sentence right there. They haven't had a BlizzCon since. And don't talk about the pandemic that we had for 2 years or whatever. Blah blah blah. No, that sentence literally killed BlizzCon. They might do it this year, or no, they canceled it this year already. They might do it next year. Talk about like Overwatch 2 and Diablo 4 and stuff. Like they'll have stuff to talk about, but yeah, I think they killed it this year already.
I see. I feel like deep down they're like it got so much bad publicity that like they need to put it on PC to reach more people.
Right, just to make it right with everybody. Just be like, hey, we're sorry. That
Yeah,
guy was just having a bad day that day, and
but it's like how are they gonna have this if it's on PC? How are they gonna have this coincide with Diablo 4? It's like
oh,
I
this will
assume
be dead the second Diablo 4 comes out. Yeah, I mean this,
but
unless they do like some cool stuff with like, well, no,
Need-
because Diablo already has that, like the seasons and stuff like that. So
like is it gonna
yeah, this will
share?
just be dead on arrival once Diablo
Right.
4 comes out. So
So hey, that's how I see it anyway. I don't know how else it can't be.
right, I guess
really
just the fact that it's mobile, and then you could play it on your phone wherever and just kind of like mess around with it, I guess. Like that'll keep it alive for a little bit, but like the hardcore fans only play on PC, and Diablo 4 is all they care about. They don't care about this game.
Like it's just me, but I hate phone games. I just don't find it comfortable.
No, the only one I
But-
can play is like Pokemon Go, and even that like hurts my thumb trying to like throw the Pokeball or whatever.
Well, that's why I like card games and stuff. But like this is like you have to like move everything all the time.
Mhm.
No, maybe I'd play as if I had a controller hooked up to it
Right.
and it's free to play. I mean it can't be. Well, I'm hoping it can't be that bad. But I've also never played a Diablo game. I've heard good things.
They're fun.
I've heard there's a cow level.
Yeah.
I heard there's a secret cow level, and it's like the height of like gaming for like 20 years. That is where that was the highest point in gaming that there was a cow level. All right, so we got the last news of the day, and it's actually good news, which I like to. Oh wait, hold on a second. Why, man, I really need to be on the ball with this. Good news of the day. There you go. All right, yeah, we're gonna start with some good news. Valheim has sold over 10 million copies, which is good news
I'm
already.
not one of them still. I
Yeah,
got a lot of them.
yeah, I got kind of bored of it after like a few hours, but wow, that was a really long cheer. Yeah, okay,
They
I didn't realize
released their like big expansion for it, right? Like that came out. It was
I
like
just
a
want to
while ago
clarify
now.
that cheering. I thought it was only be like 5 seconds. It was a 50-minute soundbite. So that's my bad.
Just keep it going the whole time.
If we were doing like awards for ourselves, that's how I would play it. But
Yeah.
yeah. So the developer Ironcade, they doubled their size over the same period, which is that's good. Like good for them. They sold over 10 million copies, like we just said. That's like for an indie game, that's pretty nuts. Like even AAA games sometimes don't hit that number.
Yeah.
You know. At its early peak, there were over 500,000 people playing on Steam, and it now boasts over 300,000 overwhelmingly positive reviews. The notice of 10 million sales comes with a brief mention of what's in store for the year ahead, which is more or less things you'd expect: a new biome, new enemies, new crafting items. So they're just going to keep on supporting it, which
Good.
I mean,
That's great. I need to buy this game. I want to play it so bad, but there's so much
What
other
time?
stuff to play.
we have to find like a time where there's like just nothing to play, like
Right.
just bored
I
of
think like
everything.
the summer will be good. Like July and August will be good until Splatoon comes out in September. And we'll play whatever.
This would be probably a really fun game to have on Steam Deck because it's low res, and they purposely made it low res. So
Right.
it's probably, I mean, but either way, it's co-op adventuring. There's apparently a huge modding community for it, but they're just having the time of their lives. Apparently, our team has doubled since
Good for
launch,
them.
knowing Valheim
I'm
enjoyed
glad it's
millions of
working
players
out.
around the world. Honors and humbles at the same time. Our visions for the game have never been stronger. Development and Mistlands are well underway. We can't wait to bring the new series game back to the game. Sorry, it was a much longer sentence than I thought, so I had to speed it up. So yeah, I mean, granted, you have yet to respond to my question if they'd be on the podcast to talk about it, but they're too good for us. I'm also still waiting for a reply from Reggie, Bowser,
Phil Spencer,
the
anybody?
Pringles mascot,
the guy
anyone.
who used to wear the Crash Bandicoot suit in those PlayStation 1 commercials. I'd love to interview you, man. You're my hero.
He just like reaches back. No one's ever asked me. I would love to be on your podcast.
Nice.
So yeah, and I'm gonna hit that. So that's the show, guys.
Yeah.
That's a little low. I'm gonna hit. There we go.
Follow us everywhere: Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, Podbean, Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
Yeah, Spotify.
Google
That's where the
Play
video's gonna be.
Podcast. Yeah. Spotify's gonna have videos now. YouTube. We stream Mondays and Fridays, and then Fridays we do late night gaming streams. I don't know anything else.
That's the show, guys.
Well,
This is episode 141, and we're having So I hope you guys enjoyed it. See you Friday. We love you.
Bye bye.